الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم. اليوم إن شاء الله راح نشوفوا اليونت تاع Advertising Safety and Consumers. هذه الوحدة خاصة بالشعاب العلمية، يعني الأدبيين غير معنيين بهذه الوحدة. هذه الوحدة كما راكم تشوفوا قسمتها ثلاث مصطلحات or to three terms as you see here. These three terms are advertising, safety and consumers. We are going to deal with each term in isolation. So the first term is advertising. What do you mean by advertising? مش نقصد بالadvertising هو الإشهار ولا الإعلان. We say advertising or advertisement or ads. So the first thing we are going to see here is as usual عندنا ads اللي هما الإشهارات، نقدر نلقاوهم بكلمة ads ولا adverts or publicity. This is what do we mean by adverts. This is the first thing. So what are we going to see in this case? We are going to see the first thing is the components of the adverts. معناها المكونات of the adverts. The second thing we are going to see the types of adverts or the forms of adverts. As you know, we have many types. For example, the audio, the visual, the audiovisual, and so on and so forth, right? معناها كاين الإشهار السمعي ولا الإعلان السمعي، الإعلان السمعي البصري، الإعلانات المتحركة إلى غير ذلك من الأنواع. And the third thing we are going to see is the effect or the influence of this advert or of these adverts, right? The second thing we are going to see, there is no easier than this unit. هذه الوحدة سهلة خلاص ما فيهاش بزاف تعقيدات. The second thing is about products and services. What do we mean by products and services? Products هما المنتجات, something that we can buy to use, and services هما الخدمات. It means things that we can benefit from. حوايج اللي نستغلوهم، خدمات, right? The second term or the second element is safety. Safety is a noun from save, to save or to protect. What do you mean by protect or protection? هي الحماية، يعني كيفاش نحميو أرواحنا. من واش نحميو أرواحنا؟ من هذا adverts or from their effects or influence, because this effect can be either positive or negative. Positive ولا negative على واه on our health, right? يعني على الصحة تاعنا. اسكو هذا التأثير راح يكون مليح على التأثير على الصحة تاعنا والله لا. هذه من ناحية the products, right? من ناحية the products، يعني هذا البرودكت اسكو راهم healthy or unhealthy, safe or unsafe, right? In addition to this, we have some products which may be for example original, or the products are generally brands, and they can be copies or fake, right? When they are copies and fake, their influence will be negative, right? It means they are going to be unhealthy. For the services, they may be beneficial or unbeneficial. It means sometimes we are just wasting our time by benefiting from such services or buying such products. The third element is consumers. What do you mean by consumers? Consumers هما المستهلكين, right? The first thing we are going to see is the consumption process, right? The consumption process يعني الاستهلاك، كيفاش تتم عملية الاستهلاك ولا عملية استهلاك services and products. How do we consume them? As you know, consumption doesn't mean always eating. معناها الاستهلاك ماشي معناها غير الأكل. الاستهلاك يقدر يكون بعدة نقاط. For example, benefiting from services، يعني كي نتلقى أنا خدمة أنا نعتبر مستهلك. So as I said, it's through purchasing products or a product, or by benefiting from a service or from any service. Right? This is the process of consumption. The second thing we can see is adults versus children. What do we mean by adults and children? Children هما الأطفال ولا people who are not aware about their choices. What do they consume? معناها ما على بالهمش وش يستهلكوا. They just see ads or adverts and they decide what they consume or what they buy, right? But for talking about consumers' choices, they depend on what do they see in the advert and whether it's healthy or unhealthy. This is for the food and even for any products, for example, cosmetics and so on. So they may be unhealthy when they cause some illnesses or skin diseases, right? So here باختصار يعني رانا نهضروا على الادفرتايزنج اللي هو الإشهار ولا الإعلان كما شفنا فيه محتويات الإشهار, for example slogan, so on and so forth. And we have the types ولا الأنواع تاع الإشهار. عندنا effect or the influence. هنايا كي نهضروا على الانفلونس هذا على وش راح يأثر لنا, of course على consumers, and children are almost influenced by what they see in TV or in the internet, right? هذا الانفلونس يقدر يكون كما قلنا positive ولا negative on their choices and on their health, right? يعني باختصار عندنا منتجات ولا خدمات, services or products, we see them through ads. These ads influence our choices whether to buy them or to refuse them or to consume them, and they influence our health. They may have a positive or a negative influence. يعني يقدر يكون عندهم تأثير إيجابي ولا تأثير سلبي على الصحة تاعنا وعلى الاختيارات تاعنا. So we have to be aware about what we consume to save our health, right? إن شاء الله يكون هذا واضح. نلتقي في فيديوهات أخرى. سلام.